Oh shoot, they actually are. We're starting our day off the right way, looking at the old otters, and yeah, they're funny. They're like a mix between cats and everything. A cat dog, a dog cat. Now the otters are super cute. We're here at the Chessington Zoo River Adventures, like Merlin annual pass day, just to get some last rides in before the season ends and try and get a night ride on Vampire. That will be awesome. No, we aren't at Nemesis for its last day, but we're going to spend the time with a new B&M, or watching it be built. So I'll see you around the park. Get that last smell in before the long, long winter. Although Pirates of the Caribbean was much more like the smell. I don't know, it's hard to explain. Unless you've smelt it, you won't know, but the smell is the best. It's freezing today, so I really hope that we don't get soaking wet. Oh, POV, here we go. Oh shoot. Sorry. So that was a wonderful start to the old day on the Gruffalo ride. Yeah, it was working really, really well, except for the very, very end where he is talking about how he's kind of like beaten the Gruffalo. The theming bit is that it's just the Gruffalo's head and a mouse standing next to him, but the Gruffalo's eyes aren't on, so when you're
dark.
It is. So what it looks like is the little mouse in the story has basically beheaded the Gruffalo, and his eye, he's just like sitting there.
Maybe that's
dead.
The alternate ending.
That's it. It's for Halloween. They changed the story up a little bit. But as I'm sure you're guessing, now we're getting on the old Vampire, which is going to be amazing. Hopefully, as I said before, we're going to try and get a night ride in, because since the sun sets at like 4 o'clock at the moment, might be able to try and get a ride in the dark on it, since we didn't manage to get that during the Halloween event. So in my mind during the day I had this idea that I was going to do this little recap of how the park and how the rides are over this season, but on the day I totally forgot to film massive chunks of our day. Yeah. But anyways, after Vampire, which I totally love this season by the way, we had every time I go on that ride, I'm always really pleasantly surprised with it. After that we did Rattlesnake, and Rattlesnake's one of these rides that during the day, if the queue isn't too long, we'll end up doing, because if you're stuck in the Rattlesnake queue, it just moves so slow. But I always have such a great time on it. I absolutely love how it throws you around in the corners. Rattlesnake was as fun as ever. Pro tip, if you want to get thrown around like no one's business, sit in the middle, and then when it goes around the corners, you literally get launched to the other side.
You rattle.
You rattle like a snake. Is that a baby rat?
Yeah.
So the rain's coming down here pretty hard now. We've taken shelter with all the rats. Another drowned rat to add to the herd. But yeah, so far on a great day. We just checked out the new Jumunji roller coaster. I managed to stand up pretty high with my GoPro up high and see all the new roller coaster. It looks amazing. now we have just been chilling in the zoo, looking at the lions, looking at the gorillas. We absolutely adore, there's a baby gorilla here in the Chessington Zoo, so if you ever come here, you absolutely must come and see this little baby gorilla. It's been quite funny watching it grow up throughout our visits over the years, over the months, but yeah, look at these guys. Do you like this Chessington Zoo?
My favourite part.
So this is the main reason we come to Chessington, is to look at the tigers, basically, and well, I hope we can find them. It's a shame that Tiger Rock isn't open today, but I understand not every ride can be open on the Merlin Pass, because Noah really wants to do a water ride in the pouring rain, but let's see some tigers. Olivia loves tigers. You happy with all the tigers?
Yeah. That's what I came here for. I came for the tigers.
Just literally said that.
Did you see that?
No?
The two turtles are having it on. The two massive turtles are having it on.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can show that, Liv. Oh shoot, they actually are.
It's almost his face. That was the fun. Don't show that.
Yeah, so I'm going to put a timestamp in to skip if you are not interested in watching some tortoise making sweet love, but now we are going to do Tomb Blaster for the last time this season. Last time we were in it, it was looking a little bit worn. There were some bits of scenery that had been like broken by people just picking at it. That was a really good ride on Tomb Blaster, and then we quickly just ran on to Croc Drop because it literally had a 5-minute queue. Just literally walked straight on to the ride itself. They had us going for absolutely ages as well, which is always a great thing. Yeah, but now we're going to run over to Vampire before the park closes to try and get like a twilight ride.
And before we freeze to death.
And also before we freeze to death. So here we go. Bad news. It's closed.
That little kid over there that's crying is how Jack feels right now.
Yeah, I managed to hide it pretty well, but that's how I feel. Do you want to do Dragon's Fury before we go? It's our last roller coaster.
Maybe.
I feel like you owe me.
Isn't cute? I owe you.
Yeah.
You owe me.
How?
Because I'm here.
Oh. We are going to do, I'm going to put it in the vlog so it has to be true. We're going to do Dragon's Fury now as our last night ride, the last ride of the year, of the season. I think that's a Jumunji update. Can't see it, but in the edit, I'm sure it will look amazing.
Like, subscribe, and hit the like button. That's all I can remember to say. What's the best?
I don't know.
Thanks for all the likes and our dear fans that support us on this adventure.
No one watches this.
Thanks, Isaac, for watching.
Yeah. as Olivia said, that's our day at Chessington World of Adventures. We finished off with a little ride on, I'm gonna move this way because I keep looking at myself. We finished it with a little ride on Dragon's Fury, which was pretty fun. The most insane ride we had was a couple of rides ago where it was just the two of us and, well...
I actually prefer it in the dark.
Yeah.
It's when it's really sunny. It makes you, I don't know why, it makes me feel more dizzy.
Yeah, yeah.
Personal opinion.
So that is it from Chessington. Subscribe.